This is a little different than my normal YouTube video. I have these power bricks. This is a RAVPower, what is it called? RAVPower sun-powered battery pack with flashlight. It's called that because there's a little solar panel here and a little flashlight right there. This one is currently full. I've also got a PNY power brick. This one is model T2200. The 2200 is because it's how many milliamp hours it has in it. And this one here is, oh, I wrote it up here, PB082. Both of them, the nominal voltage is 3.7 volts. And if you don't really understand what nominal voltage it means that's right at the level at which your battery is on. That's like the midpoint. It's also sort of what where you want to kind of hold it at. You can charge it over that and you can charge it under that, but there's too much or too little is bad. There's a charge cutoff somewhere around 4 something or other volts, and a discharge cutoff that's somewhere around I think it's 2 something or other volts. So that's the nominal voltage, is 3.7 volts. That's very standard if for a 18650 battery, which if you broke this guy here open, you would find something that looks a lot like this. That is a 18650 battery, lithium ion. So my suspicion is this is stated to have 37 kilowatt hours of capacity, and this one here is stated to have 8.14 watt hours of capacity, but I don't believe that's true. And the way I'm going to test this is, this one's full, so, and this one is empty. I've drained it all of as far as I can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as the source, and I'm going to drain as much as I can into this one here. Oh, another way you can tell this one's full is the four little lights indicate it's full. It goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here has 3 little bulbs, and none of them turn on when I'm pushing the button. So this one's definitely empty. This one's definitely full. So I'm going to drain all of this one here, over to this side here. The way I'm going to do that is, there we go. And you can tell the little lights are, it's currently charging. You can see that the second bulb is flashing. And so the time is, my time, 5:24, and we'll see how long this takes. Now what should happen is this should get entirely filled, and this should still have capacity. I'll be back when this is done charging, and we'll see where we are. Okay, this was, we were going to dump all of this energy into this guy here, and you can tell he's full if you push that and you get 4 solid blue circles. So he's done. This guy here, you push the button and there's one remaining little light. Oh, gotta press it again. Sorry. Hopefully you can see that. One remaining light. Okay. So this is 100% full. This is at best 1/4 full. So let's do a little math here. I put 37 watt-hours into a stick that can only hold 8.14 watt-hours. This should leave what is that? Let's make that 9, 28 point 86 watt-hours. So this guy here should have 28.86 watt-hours. But we're down to a remaining 1/4. Let's check that again. We're down to a 1/4 of the total wattage at best. So I understand that there's some loss as we transfer from one storage to another, but this should be more like let's see, 28 point, what is that? I'm going to get a little calculator. All right. 28.86 divided by, we should have 3/4, or 3 of the bulbs should be lit, because we should have 78%. So this should have 3 bulbs, and yet it only has 1. I can't figure out, is it that inefficient to transfer from one to the other? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be at all. How can we figure out what's remaining on here? There's one little bulb, which should be somewhere here. 37 divided by 4. We should have 9.25 watt-hours at most left on here. Let's test that again. But instead of testing it again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain this and then move the rest of this over to this here and figure out how many of the 3 light bulbs does it turn on. On the previous video, I neglected to say how long it took to drain as much of this into this as I could. It took about 2 hours. So I have entirely drained this, and you can tell that by pushing this button. Oh, I let it sit overnight, and it thinks it's got a little bit more. So I'm going to drain this a little bit more so we can make sure that it's entirely drained. It should have been, because I tested it last night, and there was no light that came on, but for some reason the light's going on. So I'm going to drain this some more, and then I'll, after I drain this, making sure that this doesn't light up when I push this button, I will dump the rest of this, which is currently got it's hard to see, but it's a single bulb. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, it's a little blue bulb. Also, I think I mistakenly said this had 37 kilowatt hours, and I just meant 37 watt hours in the previous section of the video. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've drained this some more. So now you can see now the little lights come on. So now I'm going to take the remaining charge on this guy, which, if you notice, we have a blue light on. Blue light special. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. How do I turn that off? Oh no. This is going to interrupt. See, I've got the little stupid little light on. Huh. Okay, finally able to turn the light. I don't know if that's going to mess up my testing here, but all right. Okay, so the blue light is on, except now it's blinking. All right. Okay, so blue light indicates it's charging. This, we got a single flashing, single bulb, 1030, and we will follow this up after this guy is entirely drained. You may or may not be able to tell. The little blue light is now flashing, but it's not. It's no longer charging this guy here. It's got a single solid circle. Let's just test it again. There we go, single solid circle. So what does this tell us? Well, this may or may not have any charge, but I certainly can't transfer the rest of it. I tried the standard way, and it seems to be fully depleted. Now let's go back to this math here. If we imagine that every one of these little lights on here is a third of your 8.14 kilowatt hours, that means we can add 8.1 for I said kilowatt hours. It's really easy trap to fall into. Watt hours plus a third of that, which goes like this. And what is that? Let's get math going. Let's get a calculator. All right. 8.14 times 1.333. Okay, so that should be 10.85 watt hours. So that's what that's really saying. This is an important number here, because if this is accurate in that it only holds 8.14, then instead of holding 37 watt hours, it actually only holds a third of that, less than a third of that, 10.85 watt hours. In fact, let's see what, there's this concept, state of health. In this case, you might see this in reference to other batteries. This guy here, his state of health is 10.85 watt hours divided by 37 watt hours. What is that? It's 29.3%. So that's the state of health of this guy here. That's kind of disappointing. Of course, that all assumes that this guy here is actually able to hold 8.14 watt hours. If it holds less than that, that means this holds a lot less than 10.84 watt hours. How do we figure that out? Well, I don't know. That's I think there are testing devices you can use. I'm just using a sort of handmade testing regimen. But anyway, I had my suspicions about this, and now I know it is. State of health is 29.3%, which is not good. Thanks for watching.